My name is Alejandro, but some of you know me as Hendrix. I was born in Caracas, Venezuela, but I'm currently based in Santiago, Chile. I'm 22 and cultivating my passion for music in different ways. Music has always been something I hold very close to my heart, just like many of us, but more often than not, unlike many. And I never really thought about making my own songs. But I had been listening to so much new and mind-blowing music every day that I got curious. I needed to figure out if music production was something I could pursue, and it was. I feel very blessed and very lucky to be able to pursue art. It helps me channel what I feel or what I think in creative ways. And I know sometimes it gets overwhelming. Sometimes I just can't bring myself to turn my mind off, thinking about everything I need to do to find my audience and really connect with them, especially because there's no specific way. Every artist just eventually finds its own. But that's precisely what makes me feel special. I'm not, but it makes me experience the world differently. Life through the eyes of art and music is wonderful. I get inspired by things I see every day. Any small detail could spark something huge for me. It's like breathing. I usually make songs in my room, sometimes at the college library, just anywhere I can sit down with my computer and completely be in my element. Because really, life is just boring without music. Getting on a bus, riding the subway, watching a sunset, walking around, or any human experience is tremendously enhanced when music is playing. That's why going to concerts or raving is one of the most exciting things you can do, at least for me. The power of music is incredible, and the fact that I can share it with someone else is amazing to me. I would say my closest friendship started with a playlist. I really believe music is not only meant to be listened, but shared and appreciated too. I usually release house tracks. There's something so powerful about it. It's such a human genre. But I love to make different stuff too, experiment with different energies and different approaches to what music can sound like. And that's when I make an album. And every time I put out something that started with that search for experimentation, and that funneled all my inspirations into a single body of work, I get messages from people I know and complete strangers saying that they just love it. The fact that I moved someone else without being there with them or knowing them personally, just because they listened to something I probably made in my room at 1 a.m. alone, that's magic. It feels like I'm closer to someone I've never met. My goal is to multiply that, to nurture any relationship that values what I'm doing, to continue making music that feels cool and means something to me, because it's somehow an extension of myself, pieces of who I am or who I once was. I know I'm not the first to do this, and I definitely won't be the last, but I do know there is no one and there will never be someone exactly like me. I think that's a beautiful and scary opportunity we all get. It's a gift and a curse to be a human being, you know. We want to be happy but think of sad things. We're good people but do bad things sometimes. We don't like ourselves but we also love who we are. We search for things we usually have right in front of us. We're walking complex contradictions, and people love to judge you for it, usually based on your past or present. They never judge you by your potential. And that's why I'll keep doing this, because I know the best things take time. We're evolving, we're changing. It's a patience game. We have to be in it for the long run, because you could potentially create something so wonderful that resonates with so many people, but you never know what it is, or when it will come if you never dare to find out. And I believe music is one of the things I'm good at in this life, and I'm just honestly loving the journey so far. Why wouldn't I dare to discover if that's what I was meant to do here? I'm not gonna be here for long. No one is. So I guess I'm not asking you to give me a chance. I'm asking you to join me.